SakuraCon is an anime convention held in Seattle, Washington over Easter weekend. And it's also my local convention. I've been attending SakuraCon since 2010. I think I've gone in total 12 times, and 7 of those years that I did attend, I made haul videos. I want to show you what I bought. Convention haul. SakuraCon haul. My haul. Let's go. SakuraCon haul. SakuraCon haul. I feel like haul videos are a little bit of an outdated concept. At least I don't watch a ton of them on YouTube, to be fair. I do watch a lot of TJ Maxx hauls on TikTok. That's a different story though. I did have a really nice time at the convention this year, and I didn't really record enough to make like a full vlog out of it, so I figured I would make a haul video and then also just like talk about my experience at the convention and put in some clips here as well. So this year I attempted to do something that I try and do every year, and pretty much fail every year, but that's make more than one cosplay for the convention. So I had 2 main cosplays that I was working on. The first one is Rena from Mermaid Melody. I'm actually going to be wearing this for a cosplay group photo shoot, so while I wasn't able to finish it, it wasn't like the end of the world because I have other plans for that costume, and I'll probably wear her next year at SakuraCon. However, the other costume that I was making is one that I wanted to cosplay from the moment that I saw them. I stayed up till 1 a.m. finishing this costume. I'm really proud of it, and this cosplay is one of the sisters from the House of Healing in Baldur's Gate 3. Which, if you haven't played Baldur's Gate 3, these are characters that appear for like, frankly, about 10 minutes of gameplay in the game, out of like a game that you could probably spend 75 plus hours on. They're like the ultimate side character. Most of them don't have names, but something about the aesthetic was something that I've always kind of wanted to cosplay. I always have kind of liked older nurse looks with like the aprons and the shawls and the headdress, which was a pain to make, but I made it and I'm literally so proud of it. Let me just say. So I do want to show off the costume because that took me so long to make. I definitely want to wear it again. I really want to do some sort of like Baldur's Gate photo shoot. Other people recognizing the character was really, really fun. When you cosplay a niche character, people get so excited when they see you and recognize you. And then it's exciting for me because I'm like, I know that you've like played the game and enjoyed it as well, and you know, get our little like fangirl moments. It was also super comfortable. If you're wondering, my eyesight was okay. Like, it was kind of like wearing horse blinders, and I just couldn't see to the side super well, but I could see forward all right. So spatial awareness wasn't like the best, but also it was pretty comfortable. And I didn't end up wearing it like the entire day Saturday. Around 5 o'clock, we went home and got changed into comfy clothes because I go to the dance. I still call it the rave. I don't know if it was ever officially called the rave, but SakuraCon holds a dance every Saturday night of the convention, and it's always fun. It's always just a fun time. So we went to that. And then there's always an after party at Spin, which is a table tennis club bar, table tennis bar, and it's so much fun. We play ping pong, get like a tastefully drunk this year. Let's get into some of the stuff I bought, and I'll also tell you more about the convention as we go through it. But the first thing I want to show off, I am so excited that badge ribbons were a thing at SakuraCon this year. This has never been a thing at anime conventions that I've gone to before, and apparently they're from the East Coast, but if you haven't seen them before, they are these amazing little ribbons that people custom made, and they put a little bit of like sticky tack on them. So you stick them on to your badge, and then you can stick them onto each other to make like this long chain, and they're all just little like fun meme things. There's a couple of different ways to get ribbons. Some you can basically like get by buying specific items, like my blind box addict one up here is one that I got for buying blind boxes. The rest that I have, I think, are all just from other attendees. So I have like a I Will Destroy Your Bloodline Isabel from Animal Crossing. I have a Garuga mesh, which I remember seeing this commercial on TV the year it happened and being like, oh my god, I'm going to SakuraCon. Like, I go to that. There's one which is a reference to the Clamp JoJo egg. If you know, you know. Got a Kirby. We got a Catboy Fever one. I really want to make them next year. Like, honest to God, I want to make ribbons for next year because I think they're such a fun concept. And it's so fun to like, to get to receive one. I felt so honored. We got our badge on. We're ready to attend the convention. It's anime time, baby. First thing I haven't even unpacked yet, she's still in her delightful wrapping because she was placed on my desk when I was gone, because this is actually by Ava, who is a lovely artist friend who I hosted while they were here for SakuraCon. And it's a Princess Tutu standee that is also like a little keychain. Very cute. Princess Tutu is one of those animes that I swear to God I watched all of, but if you asked me to explain the plot of it, I'd just be like, ballet swans. Ballet swans? Swan Lake ballet anime. And I can't go above, I think that's it. But it's so cute. Ava's wonderful. You should absolutely check out their art. They also stream. That's how I met them, through the Twitch streamers. My next item I no longer have the box for, unfortunately, and it is how I got my Blind Box Addict ribbon, but I'll just show you. It's this little friend. So they're from a blind box. I attended this convention with my friends Saifi and Callie, and for these figures specifically, each one of us bought one, and then we saved opening them up until we had dinner. So while we were waiting for our meals to come, we had something to do, so we opened them up together, and it was just so cute and fun. This is just like such positive memories of those friends, and I love them. They're just a little bunny guy. One of the first things that I did buy in the dealer's hall when we went on Friday was my clown cow. So this is by Basuda Gang, which is an online artist who I've actually followed for quite a long time. They have a number of different plushies designs. When they put this out, I saw it and I went, I want that. I want it, but I didn't buy it because I didn't have the money at the time. So at the convention, I saw it there in person and I was like, oh no. Oh no. He just hung out in my purse all day, his little head sticking out. This thing is so adorable. I might put him in my car. I just feel like he'd be like a great little passenger seat companion. Next in my bag of wonder, next to me, I have another blind box. This is by Let's Fam, I think. This is another one that me and my friend Saifi each bought one. And then we opened them up when getting really delicious parfaits at Nana's Green Tea, who I talked about in my Emerald City Comic Con video. But it's like this really yummy Japanese dessert cafe place that's right by the convention center. So we went there, we got parfaits, we opened these up. This one's like a really cute kind of like, she reminds me of like a white mage in an MMO. And she has like little bunnies. She's very cute. This also is like, it's super dense plastic and very shiny. I really like, I think both these are made. Well, this one's less shiny, but I really like these. I love blind boxes. And then the final blind box that I'll show is this Spring Fairy one, which has a little fairy in it. And she's crying, but it's very cute still. She's like a little water fairy. I'm kind of tempted to put her in my bathroom, but that feels cruel. Maybe I'll put her by my kitchen sink. So it's... So she's not trapped in my bathroom. One thing I almost always used to buy at conventions were mystery bags. Like so many of my past hauls, I bought mystery bags and I would get stuff that I didn't really like. And so at least with blind boxes, as long as I like the general artwork and style of them, I'll be happy with whatever I get. So I can't buy mystery bags anymore where it's just like miscellaneous anime merchandise, but I can get the acrylic figures, you know? It's like the safer way of getting a little excitement, a little gambling. Ooh, and here I also have my like ballot from the AMV contest. I'm gonna enter the AMV contest next year. Mark my word, I want to so bad. Like literally just me saying this right now, my brain is going, we have to start editing it right now because I have ideas. The AMV contest is like my one thing every year where I'm like, I have to go to the AMV contest. I don't even necessarily have to see who wins because everyone's a winner, but also like the winners are my favorite, you know? But I always go and I always vote. And I've edited, I think 2 AMVs myself. One of them should maybe still be public on here. I made a Y-Cross one forever ago. I want to edit more AMVs. I love AMVs. And I have that like strong urge of like, I want to do it. Catch me at the AMV contest competing, baby. So next is Artist Alley, which I think 2 things I bought I don't have here anymore because they were gifts. I got a sticker and a print for my friend Snuggly, who I visited in England right after the convention. If you're like, Mary, why are you making this video so late after the convention? It's because literal day after the convention ended, I flew to England. So I have a little trick-or-treat bag. Tweet or tweet. So these stickers are by Glitchbat, and I love them. So first of all, got a Ghoulia sticker. I was so happy to see just such a good amount of Monster High. Monster High, Tokyo Mew Mew, Winx Club, which, like so many series from my childhood that I loved, had stickers, which was great. I got the Ghoulia, but then they also had stickers from Fatal Frame 2, Haunting Ground, and Rule of Rose. And if you know anything about me, I love these women. I love these ladies. I'm just such a big fan of like this era of horror games. Just seeing the stickers, I was like, oh, I have to. And then speaking of stickers, I don't tend to be like too sticker anxious about using them, but I lose them. I genuinely lose them in the chaos of my home. So something I got that I hope will help with that, a sticker book. It's basically like created with the paper that stickers are backed onto, so you can put stickers into it and then peel them off again and use them again. So it's great. So I can put all my fun stickers in like one location, and that's nice for if I'm doing any planning or any decorating. I can just go in here and go like, ooh, my sticker notes. So this was actually by Lychee Meadow, and I also got a sticker by them, of course, one must. And it is a Hot Pot sticker, because I can't lie, I've been a little Hot Pot obsessed lately. I went out for Hot Pot Thursday night before the convention, went out for Hot Pot the first night that I was in England. It's one of those foods that I had never had, and then this year I finally ate it, and I was like, oh, this is delicious. And so expensive, I need to eat all of it. We love soup. I feel like I bought more than this, but I might not have. The unfortunate situation that was happening in the Artist Alley this year is it seems like the internet was just so bad. Like, you had to either pay a certain amount to get on the convention center's internet, and I think it was like $80 a day, which is a lot of money. It's like a lot. Or you could use your cell phone service, but the cell phone service was quite bad in the room that the Artist Alley was in this year. So a lot of people were having trouble taking card payments. And so unfortunately, the first day, Friday, we had spent some time in the Artist Alley, but I didn't have any cash on me and no one could take my card payments. So I legitimately think I bought more than I did, because I like tried to buy stuff, but couldn't, because I didn't have cash, which is so sad. I'm sorry to any of the artists out there who I was like, I love your things, but I can't buy them. That might actually be it that I bought in Artist Alley, which is probably the least that I've ever bought. But I'm also trying not to buy a ton of prints right now, because my apartment is quite well decorated and I have other artwork that I already need to put up. So I'm trying to not buy more and then have like more to figure out, you know, where to put. But then going back to the dealer stall, I have two more items that I'm actually like quite happy with. I remember being a young lady at SakuraCon, and there were always the booths at the convention that had the more retro anime stuff, and I was never into it because I liked the new things. I liked the K-ons and the Kill La Kills, you know? I was into the new and happening in the Narutos. But now, as an old woman, I'm only kidding, please. But now that I'm older, some of the things that were my favorites when I was younger are also now older. So there was one booth that had a bunch of CDs and like art books and Japanese video games. And I didn't buy any games because I need to stop buying games, but I did buy two things that I was super excited to see. And so the first one is, of course, speaking of K-On!, it's a K-On! Illustration book. So this was $25, which is not bad at all. And I think it's just full of K-On! Art. I guess we'll find out. What if it's scary? No. So it's just full of K-On! Art, which I love because that's my jam. I'm so sad. I feel like shitty people on Twitter have just ruined K-On! In the eyes of so many people, because I'm like, oh, it's this super like sweet anime that I watched in middle and high school that's like kind of coming of age, and it's, you know, about the friendships between these women and making music, and, you know, I just have a lot of love for it. And then I feel like the most awful people in the world have also enjoyed it and ruined it for everyone else. So thanks, guys. Speaking of childhood favorites, and also is relevant to a video I made, I got Angelic Layer soundtrack CD. I was just so excited to see anything Angelic Layer at the convention center. $19, honestly, not bad. Not bad. I haven't like personally ever looked into buying one of the soundtrack CDs online, so I don't know if like that's a decent price or not. But again, sometimes you just see something in person and you're like, oh wait, it's so fun to see this in person. I kind of want it. And so I'm gonna put this with the girls in the shelf. And I was just so happy to get some Angelic Lair merchandise in the year of our Lord 2024. The series is like 23 years old now, so I appreciate it when I see it. But yeah, I had a really fun time this year at SakuraCon. It's really nice now that I live in Seattle to be able to like leave the convention and go like home and change or chill for a bit and then like come and go in a more casual way. Because I feel like as a kid, SakuraCon was this like intense, like morning to night. We have to stay there as long as possible. And a lot of the times I could only go for one day when I was a kid. So you'd want to get, you know, the most out of that day possible. So it was just like this really intense and often exhausting thing. And now as an adult, I just like get to enjoy it more. I love anime conventions. I like going to panels. I like going to the events. I love seeing cosplayers. I love getting to go through the dealer's hall. I love seeing about like what's new and upcoming. I ended up reading all of J.K. Haru as a Sex Worker in Another Life, the light novel, which I don't recommend, but I also read all of it. That was like my reading for the flight to the UK, which I did because I saw it at SakuraCon and I was like, I could read that. So that's everything for SakuraCon this year. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Did you go to the convention, or are you going to any conventions this year? And is there anything you're really looking forward to at them? I'm also really hoping to maybe check out some more Vancouver or other like nearby anime conventions. I hope that you are all having a fantastic day. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.